everybody, welcome back to the final card in February's card class. I hope you've enjoyed making the cards so far. The fifth and final card is a little bit of a fun fold card, and it looks like this. So you open up the front page and then you open up the second page, and it does actually stand up. Okay, so I'm going to put this together with you all. I'm going to start with our large piece of Pear Pizzazz card, and I'm going to score this at 15 centimetres. Okay, pop that to one side, and then I have my pieces of card to start putting this together. So it's up to you which patterns you use. You may wish to use completely different patterns to me, but I'm going to show you what I have done. So I'm going to stick this first piece down to the left hand panel, and then I have this piece to go inside. Now your piece of this may vary because it depends how you have used this raindrop inside. So mine here is really more pink than my original, but it still looks really nice. The next thing you have is you have this long strip of white that you're going to score at your middle point, which is 10.5 centimetres. Okay. And again, we're going to give this a nice fold and crease with our bone folder. Okay, so this piece here is going to actually go on that way, and this we need to do a little bit of decorating of it first. I'm going to take my balmy blue ink pad and I'm going to create a little bit of a sky with it. Got my blending brush, and I am going to just go over the top of that piece of DSP, bringing the colour down sort of about a quarter of the way, no, about half actually of the way down. So you can't really see too much of that because the light's quite bright in here. I'm just going to make sure that's got a lovely coverage. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in my piece of green, my piece of Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to mount this piece onto that green. And that sits nicely in the centre. Then add my glue to the back of my green. It's nearly time for a new glue. And I'm going to put this in the centre of my card. So about there. Open it up, give it a nice press, and then when you close it you get that lovely little edge. So the next thing I need to do, I need to add my black line. I do love a black line. Just doing this all the way around the edge of my piece of white. Oh, that's quite wibbly, but that's okay. And then it's a matter of adding our characters. Okay, so I'm going to start with my puddle at the bottom. And then I have my dog character, and he's being put on with some dimensionals, so some foam pads to raise. And I'm using a combination of mini and regular dimensionals. And our pig as well. And then our clouds. So clouds I'm going to stick down nice and flat. I've really enjoyed making these cards and creating these scenes. They're such fun. Okay, so that is my detail added. I just need to do my sentiment now. So I have a small oval shape, and that's cut from the, what's that cut from? They are the All That dies, and they go with one of the masculine sets from the annual catalogue, the 22-23 annual catalogue. And because our images have got this really nice sort of clear emboss on, I'm stamping this with clear embossing just to keep sort of a bit of consistency going there. So I want a Versamark ink pad. Starting to pack things for my retreat in a few weeks, so things are not always where they should be. And I've got Oh Happy Day. It makes me want to burst into song. Just grabbing my tweezers to hold this with. And then I've got my embossing powder. I quite often forget to use clear embossing powder, but it always gives such a nice look, nice sort of shiny finish to it. These tweezers are absolutely brilliant because they just don't get hot. They're made of the same material as our bone folders, so they're great for using with your embossing. And it's good. So as you can see, I'll hold that up for you. You can see that that's got a lovely shine on it. Okay. And then all we need to do, we're going to pop this on our card at the bottom. Like so. And then we've got our ribbon to put around. And I've used the Parakeet Party, I think it's Parakeet Party, metallic woven ribbon in Parakeet Party. So I'm going to take this, there's a bit of glue there on my card. I'm going to tie myself a nice bow, I hope. Trim off the little tails. And there we have it. That is our 5th and final card, all finished for you from this month's class. I do hope you enjoyed making the cards. If you have made anything completely different to me, please feel free to share that back. I'll be putting up my March class on the 1st of March, so do have a look at that if you've enjoyed this one, and feel free to leave me any feedback. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for taking part. See you again. Bye for now.